Welcome to what should be, what should be day 4/3, because I forgot yesterday. I didn't forget, actually. I was in a really, really, really bad mood when I came home because people who drive are stupid. I'm still getting used to this whole commuting lark, and yeah, people are just horrendous when they get in a car. So I decided that it probably wouldn't be best for me to film something when I was full of road rage. Yesterday was okay. Wasn't anything majorly special. We did some training. I did manual handling, which was actually really interesting. Usually they're super boring. No offense to any manual handling trainers there, but it's not a very wild subject. And like a lot of the stuff that I've been taught over the past 9 years of learning manual handling, it's all been very much the same. So I was really, really happy to see that we were getting taught some different ways of handling situations yesterday. And the best bit was that we were all, the group and the trainer, were all, pretty much all of us working in community. Yes. So it meant that all of the stuff that we were going through and the examples were actually relevant to my practice, which it just makes it so much more interesting. And I don't, if you've ever sat through training which is completely not applicable to you, it's annoying, and you kind of feel a little bit well, why am I not being catered to? If I'm being forced to do this training, why not tailor it to what I'm going to use it for? So, and yeah, and then in the afternoon we did some BLS. Fair enough. Still got my technique down. And yeah, and then today we had more training, a little maths test, which I'm going to have to redo because the computer messed up, so that was a fun morning. And then, yeah, we just did some pump training, syringe drivers, going over AKI, which is acute kidney injury, hydration, must, infection prevention, sepsis, the fun stuff, pain. It was interesting, but not a lot of it was relevant to my job in community, which, obviously it's still useful to know, but I don't really want to sit through loads of training that talks about wards all the time, because that's not what my job is. And a lot of this stuff is relevant in community, and yet we're just expected to sort of go out and make our clinical judgment. We're not really given that much support about it. I'm sure I might feel differently about that once I get out there, but from today I was a bit oh, I was kind of hoping for a bit more of a community focus, since at least 5 or 10 of us in the group are all working community, and I just think it's a little bit disheartening having to listen to hospital stuff for hours on end. I'm going to feed that back to the trust that I'm with, because I think it's really important to improve stuff. And, as much as it wasn't massively relevant to me, it was interesting, and all the people who delivered it were really nice, so I can't fault them there. Please don't see this as me, slating where I work. That's not how I want it to be. I just think it's important to, I want to start having conversations about what people's experiences are of their training in terms of when they work in community. Please tell me if you have had similar experiences, because, it's good to know. We can connect over that. That sounds really weird. So yeah, tomorrow I have a real day. I know. Real day, I still don't have any uniform, and I have no equipment, so I don't know how real my day is going to be. Who knows? But it's Friday, and as with most areas, Mad Friday exists. So hopefully tomorrow will be... I'm not even going to say it because I'll jinx it otherwise. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how tomorrow goes, and then I have a weekend. Yes. I've not done 5 days of work for a while, and it has been exhausting. I'm so tired. I can't even think about having to do this for another day, but I'm sure it'll get better in a couple of weeks when I'm a fully fledged, newly qualified nurse. So yeah, please comment, share, blah, 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 anything that you want to talk about in terms of like community related staff training. Does your trust do it differently? Do you have specific training for community and hospitals? Let me know. All right, see you guys.